So here's another poem I wrote. This one's called MomMom PopPop. If anybody out there got grandparents who like hold them down to the fullest and you hurting them, like you definitely are gonna dig this. So let me read it to you. All right, let me put the phone down because listen, I don't got no makeup on right now, so we ain't doing all that. All right, listen. I remember the night I called you on the phone. I remember feeling alone. You finally put your foot down. You were sick of my shit. All the things you couldn't forget. I put you through it. 15 long years. All the tears you cried. You just wanted me to try. From rehabs to jail. You was there posting my bail. You were the one stacking my books and sending me mail. You showed up to every visit with that same look on your face. Hating to see me up in that place. Promise after promise I broke. Said I wouldn't go back to the streets. Swore I'd leave the drugs alone. You always knew I was high when I wouldn't come home. I know I broke your heart and I didn't mean it. My old behaviors took over. I know you've seen it. Once again, I was chasing that money. I was bringing you cash. You didn't want it because I was getting it fast. When the cops locked me up again for drug dealing, you said you had that feeling. The same one you always had when you said, Ash, I feel something bad. Never wanted to listen. I was on my own mission. Once again, I made the wrong decisions. Now I'm locked up again. All I got is this paper and pen. I don't even hear from the people that you said wasn't my friends. I have to tell you, you were right all over again. I talked to you on the phone for the first time in a year. You said you weren't ready to see me. I cried because I pushed away the only two people who said they'd never leave me. Told you I was sorry. You said you didn't believe me. The only thing you could do was say, Ash, you need to get it together. Your kids are getting older. They won't be young forever. I remember how I felt when I needed my mom the most and she wasn't there. It was so unfair. I was doing the same thing, following in her steps. I gotta make this right and stop going left. I gotta get myself up out of this mess. I pray to God that he don't lay you to rest before I show you that I'm doing my best. I love you. And that's to my grandparents for sure. Like, I feel so bad for hurting them all the time. Like, if you got grandparents, like mine raised me, hold on to them. For real.